Okay, so today, to deepen that connection with your partner and play a little bit, we're going to have a tickle fight. All right? And you may have never done this and be like, no way, my partner is not going to be into this. This is too goofy, too silly, too agitating. All right, or it may be something that you guys do all the time and you are like at an advantage because you already know all of their tickle spots and you know exactly where to go to like win this game, whatever. It's already giving you feedback, right? It's already kind of letting you know what your connection and relationship to your partner is like and what role silliness and goofiness and vulnerability and all of that plays into it. Because yeah, we're gonna go at this like kids, and you gotta be vulnerable if you're gonna be like, I'm gonna come at you, chase after you, and tickle fight you. There's playfulness in that for sure, and vulnerability in that too. So there's that, and we're gonna laugh, and there's all this amazing stuff in just like touching one another and laughing together. So there's gonna be those obvious things. But I also like this game, this tickle fight game, because it's got some more non-obvious things in it too that I think really help deepen a connection. You're getting deeper just by like smiling with each other and touching each other, but also we're kind of working boundaries a little bit and trust and communication, because essentially tickling is a form of agitation, right? I mean, you're like aggravating the other person in a very small way that brings laughter. But then it can easily dump over into another level of like actual aggravation. Like, this is too much. This is aggravating. Like, stop. I'm not enjoying it anymore. It's no longer tickle and it's aggravating. And you've seen this with like kids playing this game. This like can very quickly deteriorate into like, no, that's too much. That's too much. And it might even be, I've seen a lot of adults do it where they don't even allow any of it because it's already too much, because they kind of just don't trust that it can be soft enough to be fun or, make them laugh. They kind of think it's just going to be over the top, overstimulating, no matter what. So it's like, no. Like, I don't like to be tickled. I don't like to be tickled. And, that's fair. Some people don't like to be, but can you work that trust a little bit? Can you open it up and be a little more willing and try it? And can the other person work with you and be gentle? And are you going to communicate? Are you willing to communicate when things do get too much for you? And know that the other person will hear that and listen to that. And if you're the other person, are you noticing your partner? Are you noticing when it looks like it might be a little too much, and what their cues are like? And when you see that aggravation or agitation level getting to be too much, or when you see them, freezing or getting on guard, when do you notice the changes in their laughter that like it might be too much right now? And are you going to be super responsive to that? Are you going to back off and notice those things? Or do you kind of, lose yourself in your own fun and like not watch for their cues? And so that's how it ends up being this like indirect way to play with communication more, speaking up for yourself when things are getting too escalated for you, and also watching and really noticing the cues of the other and listening to those cues so that it doesn't get too escalated. And then trusting each other to do that. And then also willingness. Like, so let's say that it does get over the top and you do have to say, okay, back off, too much. Then how willing are you to jump back in and re-engage, because of trust? Again, like, are you willing to just like open it back up and trust and be vulnerable again and dive right back in because they're going to listen to you and back up when you say so? Or is it like, I want a break, I don't want to do this anymore, because you aren't feeling so willing and open and willing to like throw that back in, because maybe you didn't speak up soon enough and things got too far and you didn't like it, or maybe they weren't noticing soon enough and things got too far and you didn't like it, and now you need to like just come all the way out and stay out or whatever. So you'll find out. It's definitely got a lot of other interesting components, like I'm saying here. Willingness. How willing am I? How willing am I to trust? How willing am I to be silly and stupid and goofy in front of my partner? And yeah, how willing? All of it. Let's see how you like it.